everyone. Hi. Thank you so much for coming today. This is called a lapa. And someone recently told me that the birds in this lapa mean money goes and money comes. And I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense for my life. In 2016, I left my position as an entry-level case worker at University of Illinois at Chicago Hospital. And during that time, there was a workshop for providers. We all sat in a room as if we were in class. And we talked about things that we had given away for survival. Would you give away your best friend, your boyfriend, your home, your favorite food? I mean, all these labels were placed on the screen. And I came in very late to the meeting because I was caring for a client. Yeah, of course. So I came in super late to the meeting and I saw all of these things posted up and I thought to myself, well, yeah, I've given away my family, I've given up all my friends, I've given up my housing at points. Until I realized that there was literally maybe one thing left on the board. And I had a very huge panic attack that day. That was one of the times where I realized most that I was not caring for myself, even as a health wellness provider, especially that. And even more heartbreaking than that is that I asked the facilitator, do you all have any counseling or any services for providers after this workshop? None. And so I burned out about 2 months after that, which is great because I had a beautiful mental breakdown. I wasn't able to work for about 5 or 6 months, and I moved back home with mom, and I began writing for fun. And for the next 3 to 4 years up until now, I've shared my work in several different cities. I've been in the National Poetry Slam. I did some art at the Federal Reserve Bank. I don't know if that's cool or not. It felt cool at the time. Yeah, I've done all types of stuff. And the writing is really about healing. And so, in my first stint in the mental health facility, on the other side, right? Because I never imagined that I would end up on the other side. I wrote this poem. I had this whole presentation planned out. I really did. And then life happened. But before I read this, let me do one more thing because it is important that you take this home with you. The same bath that I'm gonna create for you is already in this sink. So hopefully you got a whiff of it walking in. I like to write my poems on large sheets of cloth because it makes me feel really ancient, not old, ancient, like cool, like the cool type of old. Anyway, what it be like in a psych ward, eyes wide shut, no sleep, pleading to God or Lord of the bedpan for 1 hour uninterrupted, one prayer uninterrupted, by a new face every 15 minutes, on cue, talking about, hi, my name is blank, and I'm here to help. Help like, here's a cup of juice, cookies, and some more sugary shit, cause you need happy, like it be survival, like sugar high be temporary, but low be 6 feet. And if you're here, you're already in too deep. What it be like in a mind wrestling with itself, yearning for quiet, only to find it be one dose away, one pen stroke away, with the flick of a wrist, silence resounds, and suddenly day breaks from perpetual black, whiplash between present and past. This was always an eventuality. This schism, the rapture, this break through to an internal questioning, a desire to be integrated, to end this tormented tussling for sanity's sake. Just spent 6 days wondering Would it be like under a microscope? Every skin flap up for analysis, wishing to be more well-presenting, scribbling paintings with a crayon because it dulls the pain of not being trusted with sharp points, not even a fork to take a stab at losing a grip on things. So, once again, I did not expect to end up there on the other side. I felt invisible at times. I felt like I was being scrutinized in strange ways. I still dealt with the everyday social things like, guys checking you out and, I want to be friends with this person, but they're not really paying attention to me. Everything is very much the same. And it's so important that when we have people in mental health environments, in hospitalized environments, that we treat them like people. And to close out, I just want to show you all really quickly how I care for myself. One of the many ways that I care for myself. Coconut milk. Pink Himalayan salt. Rose body oil for aromatherapy. And some dried rose petals. And you can do this at home. You can wash your hands with it. You can wash your body with it. And just soak and think about the love and the life that you've been given, because